A WTOC update now to a story we've been following since last summer.
All first responders involved in the lawsuits against Bryan County Fire and Emergency Services now no longer work for the department.
WTOC Investigates has been looking into this case, and our Haley Boland joins us now to explain the latest.
Yeah, Mike and Don, all but one of 5 first responders involved in these lawsuits have been terminated, according to county documents and an attorney for those suing. You may remember 4 lawsuits in total have been filed against the department for claims of assault, unsafe practices, and retaliation. 3 plaintiffs in the lawsuits were all fired within a 44-day span from mid-December to the beginning of February. The 4th plaintiff resigned from her position due to the conditions of the department, according to her attorney. Courtney Badger originally filed a lawsuit against the department back in September, claiming she was assaulted on the job by Battalion Chief Kevin Tomko. WTOC Investigates obtained Badger's personnel file, which reveals she was fired on December 19th for offensive conduct, or saying a cuss word over the radio when responding to a call. It's a decision Badger has now formally appealed against the county. Jeff Harley, another member of the department, filed a lawsuit in September as well, alleging retaliation after he reported an assault. He was terminated on January 17th, and he also appealed the decision, according to court documents. Both Harley and Badger claimed they were not offered proper notice for a hearing before they got fired. Sarah Bradbury filed one of the initial lawsuits back in July of 2023 with similar claims that she'd reported a lieutenant who had assaulted a coworker. She was fired on February 1st, according to her attorney. Summer Patterson, a former deputy chief with the department, also filed a lawsuit in July for claims of unfair and unsafe practices in the department. She has since resigned, according to her attorney. WTOC Investigates also obtained the personnel file for Battalion Chief Kevin Tomko. According to documents within the file, Tomko was placed on administrative leave with pay in October while the county investigated claims against him. He was ordered to stay away from the department. On December 8th, an email from Fire Chief Freddie Howell says he saw social media posts claiming Tomko was around one of the fire stations smelling of alcohol. In that email, Howell says a supervisor confirmed that security cameras showed Tomko was at the station when he wasn't allowed to be. Tomko was terminated later that day for violating his administrative leave. Courtney Badger, Jeff Harley, Sarah Bradbury, and Summer Patterson issued a joint statement to WTOC through their attorney, saying in part, quote, "Firing us was a perfect example of exactly the kind of retaliation mentioned in the lawsuits and the actions we began experiencing immediately after speaking up about activities that endangered employees and residents." Now, we reached out to the county for comment. They confirmed that all of the people mentioned in this story no longer work for the county, but that they do not comment on personnel matters. Now, you can find the full statement from the 4 people filing those lawsuits on our website. That's WTOC.com. We'll be sure to continue to follow these cases as they progress.